That is America's ass. Hey everyone, welcome back to Norton Man Reviews, and here we are doing a review not on a comic, but comic book related, but another Todd McFarlane figurine. This one is obviously the Captain America from cover Spider-Man number 323 by Todd McFarlane. So, the assassination plot, part 4 of 6, blah, blah, blah. So just look at the package. This is actually not mine. It belongs to my brother, not my idiot brother who has his own YouTube channel and can draw and everything, but my other idiot older brother who can't draw and doesn't have a YouTube channel, but is like, I don't know, smart or something. So I had done a video on the Wolverine McFarlane toy based on X-Men #1 by Jim Lee. Gave my review on that. Go find that video. And then I was telling my brother about it, and he had this. So he's like, "Do you want to do it?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he gives it to me, and it's in this package. It's not open. I'm like, What do I do with this? He's like, "Go fucking open it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So we're gonna do an unboxing and take a look at it. So hold on a second. Motherfucker. More tape. God damn it. You do it like this. Hard to do with one hand. Oh, it was my birthday too, so that's a thing that happened. All right, open this fucker up. Whoa! The Captain in all his glory. Oh no, he's got shit around him. Hey Rusty, what's going on, buddy? So hold on. Okay, so here it is. I took it out of its stand. I put it in its stand. It can not break it, but it can come out like that, but it has these little pegs, so that's, what else are you gonna do, right, Rusty? So, putting it back. So, yeah, we got him on a stand. It has this, like, cool little backdrop. There's Rusty. So, you can already tell it's bigger than the figurine that I had of Wolverine. It comes with this comic book, standard size comic book, and trading card. So you can kind of see how big this is. Let me get my Wolverine to show the size difference. Like, look at this shit. Look how much bigger this one is compared to this Wolverine one. Is it trying to say that Captain America is just so large in stature and this is comic book accurate Wolverine with being a midget? No, it's just this is bigger for whatever reason. It's however many inches, which is however many feet tall. I don't know. But that's the size discrepancy from this. When I got my Wolverine, I said in my video, I was kind of disappointed in the size and the weight. This kind of the Wolverine one feels like it's like 3D printed material, not a lot of weight to it, kind of very light. This Captain America, hard to tell in a video, but it has actual weight to it. It feels like there's more to it than just plastic, like there might be some clay or metal inside there. So it's more of a statue than a figurine. Like, what do they classify these as? Just I don't know what it is. Anyways, so let's get Wolverine the fuck out of here. Take a look at Captain America. So, No, actually, Wolverine, you're going to come back in here because there's a bunch of stuff that I'm going to reference to what I didn't like about this, what I do like about this. So this is obviously based on Jim Lee's art, while this is based on Todd McFarlane's. And as I said in my other video, I don't know how well it captured this image of Wolverine. The pose is kind of off. The hands could be rotated differently, could be better, but they tried to capture just like the inking style. So you see on this card, there's all these like shadows and shading on Wolverine, which they tried to attempt on this, which I just don't know if it works. They didn't really do it on this. Hold on a second. Let me open the card. So it comes with a card and a comic book, and this is kind of nice because now I have a comic book to review, so look for that in the future. And here's the card. It's the same size as the other one, same size, like a standard baseball, basketball, trading card size. So, I mean, as opposed to the Jim Lee one and the inking on this, there's not a lot of shadows on this, right? So they weren't necessarily having to do it here. There are lines for texture on this, which they've kind of replicated, which, again, it doesn't look too bad. This one almost does look like a comic book art come to life. The Captain America on this does have this like chainmail on the upper part of his body, and that was introduced later in art styles, later in like, you know, the history of Captain America. I want to say John Cassidy started something like that where he put a lot of detail in, where he did like every single chainmail. But a lot of times artists were doing it like just implying the chainmail, which looks like Todd McFarlane was doing here. It's hard to focus, stay in the light. Let's try the actual comic book. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would have looked at that and thought chainmail on this. It just looks like an inking technique and texturing. But here they have it on there, and you can feel it. It has like has a surface which is kind of bumpy, the texture and everything. But on the rest of it, you know, they did include like line marks and stuff. Sometimes focus. Like here, it's a lot of lines, and they didn't quite replicate it on that like bicep right there. The stomach, you know, I mean, I don't know how how they do this. Do they just like get the figure modeled and then have someone come and paint it, and then someone like hand paint all this stuff? And so it's going to be different any time, no matter what you do. I mean, here, like, he has all these, like, line techniques, feathering or not cross-hatching on his head, but they don't have it here, which they did in the Wolverine version. But they got it down on his pants. They got the folds of his junk accurate enough. The belt looks good. And on here, obviously, he stops at the knee, so there's nothing to see. And they just finished it off with, you know, standard boots standing on wreckage. And again, with all these, turning a 2D into a 3D, now we can see what it would potentially look like from the back. That is America's ass. So, the face looks pretty good. Trying to get an accurate like angle. I'll put it behind him. That's easier, stupid. I mean, it looks pretty close. There's still like, I think it's still hard or impossible to get the right angle and like capture the art style of certain artists. Although I'm pretty sure Todd McFarlane did the Danger Girl toys, and those are fucking perfect. I have those. Maybe I'll look at those at some point. Those are anyways. Again, the angle, you know, they don't have it quite right. If you're looking at the shield, it's not too bad. This is actually, I'm actually way more impressed with this figure than I was of this Wolverine. Todd McFarlane came out with a whole bunch of different figures. This was from the first wave. I thought it was all cool by pre-ordering it, but then you can find these like in fucking Target and wherever, comic book stores, retail stores everywhere. My brother got this for Christmas. He had been seeing it there for a couple of months and kind of told his kids about it, and they got it for him. This I pre-ordered. I thought it was all cool, but you can get them anywhere. I've been seeing them more and more. I kind of really wish I had gotten the Deadpool now. I might try and get that and do a review on that one, the Deadpool first appearance by Rob Liefeld. But this one is pretty cool, as this one doesn't have a lot of weight. It feels like a toy that you can't play with, right? It can't move. You just look at it. Just something about it. This one feels like an impressive piece to put and display somewhere, you know. Hard to tell. Oh, that's interesting. The lines on a shield. I guess there's some stuff there. Just looks like someone painted black paint on it. Anyways, yeah, this is a cool figure, and from the sound of it, it doesn't seem like it was that much more than this one. I think I paid like $25-30 for this, and then this one was about 40, I was told. I don't know. I don't know retail price, but it seems like the price wasn't too bad on these. Sometimes you get these like really cool statues and figures, and you're like, oh, that looks amazing. I can't, but then they're hundreds of dollars, and you just can't afford that shit. So these are affordable if you like this. So yeah, there's Captain America. I might try and do more of these. I might spend some money on some stuff, like that Deadpool one would be cool. There's a Hulk one where he's kind of pushing out the letters of the Hulk font. I think that one's probably a big one like this, actually. I think he did Venom, he did a bunch of Todd McFarlane ones and different artists. So, yeah, there's Captain America, all his glory. Todd McFarlane inspired art by Todd McFarlane Toys. I do like this backdrop they have for him. That's kind of cool. In like a World War II rubble kind of scene. So I don't know if I would display that with this. I might just stand alone. But there it is. So what do you guys think of these figurines? What do you guys think of these videos? Do you like these? Do you like the variety of putting in stuff like this as opposed to just comic books? Or should I just stay in my lane and just talk about comics? So let me know. Thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for more videos, including most likely one of this in the near future. So hit that like and subscribe button and share this to all your friends, because I know all your friends who don't read comic books are very interested. But as always, I will see you in the next video.